Hey everybody, so today we're going to do empties because I need to clear out stuff. It's getting overwhelming over here. So I have plenty of makeup, some nails, some skincare, and a couple of hair care things, or one hair care thing. Let's start with that. This one I've shown to you before. I've repurchased this so much. This is a collab by Ruth Crilly. A model recommends collaboration. This is the best dry shampoo I've ever come across. I think it's the best functioning dry shampoo. I've tried multiple luxury lines, semi-luxury lines, and drugstore lines, and I am convinced that this is the best there is. I love Ruth. I think she's fantastic. You should look up her channel. She's really interesting, informative. Seems very honest to me, so I think I don't mind supporting her product, although usually I'm not huge. I'm supporting YouTubers in terms of their collaborations because normally I find them quite disappointing, to be honest. This one, no, it's fantastic. You can get it on Amazon. It's widely available. This one is sheer invisible, so this one I use whenever I don't want extra texture or volume or anything like that in my hair, whenever I want to get rid of the grease, but without adding any grittiness or dullness to the hair, which is, for instance, Batiste is very effective at getting rid of the grease, but on the same token, it really just mats out the hair and makes it not appear as healthy as it could. This one is sheer, as it says, and it's a really lovely product if you like sheer application. But if you do want that texture, she also has a volumizing one, which I have. This one I've repurchased so many times. Volumizing is, I think, my second or third bottle, and sheer invisible, I think I've been getting, like, I've used up maybe at least 7 or 8 bottles. I love this thing, and I really recommend it. Like, out of all of the things that I'm going to talk about in my empties, this is by far my favorite. So good. Works fantastically. I have this Clog Dissolving Cleansing Milk by Bliss. This one I didn't really like at all. I don't recommend it. I don't think it's great. It was just hanging out in my bathroom. I should have probably tossed it or given it to somebody, but it was hanging out in my bathroom and I kept forgetting to replace it with something else, so I used it up finally. But it wasn't so effective and it did sting my eyes. I wasn't a big fan of it. We have, I wanted to show you this one. I don't usually show you my lotions. I use a lot of lotion. I have dry skin. This one is actually a really good lotion, which is why I kept it to show to you. This is Aveeno Active Naturals Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And this is their basic line, nothing special. This is really no frills lotion. Gets absorbed quite quickly, has oats in it. Nice lotion for sure. Now I have the same kind of lotion from a baby's line for my son, and it works really well for him. However, I wouldn't recommend you use Aveeno Eczema Care for eczema because it does have oats that can be quite irritating actually on eczema prone or eczema affected skin. I do work in healthcare, and if it's interesting for you, I can film an entire video about how to take care of eczema and how to maintain skin that is eczema prone, as well as what you shouldn't be doing. Because when I see patients, they come in, especially with their kids, and they tell me what they do, and I'm just like, don't do this, this is horrible for eczema, stop. And certain tips and tricks that help controlling this skin condition, so let me know if it's interesting for you. Anyway, eczema care from this line I don't think is a good idea, but their basic lotions, if you don't have any inflammatory skin conditions, are great, so yay, recommend. Let's talk about nails. So I have used up a nail polish remover from Quo. My son had completely demolished the bottle. He loves picking at things, you know, at that age. They just cannot help but pick at stickers. Anything that is a sticker is like the most fun thing in the world for him. So this was a kind of bad nail polish remover. I used it up because I use a lot of nail polish remover, but I don't recommend Quo. It's actually not that great. I really like Zoya one. I really like OPI one. They're better. I'm kind of looking to find just pure acetone and see if that works for me as well, because I'm looking for something that has high removal, high speed removal. I've used the Formula X one, that was pretty good, and I've used the Sephora brand one, that was pretty good as well. But the drugstore ones so far had been disappointing. I'm trying another one from the drugstore, and I'll let you know how that goes. Bye. tell you the secret, it's not that great either. So I'm really on a hunt for a budget nail polish remover. I don't have Sally's Beauty Supply next to me, so don't recommend their like brand one because I just can't find it unless I find it online, which I could. I finished a top coat. This is my new favorite. This is fantastic. It is in a New York Minute by NYC. Again, completely picked my son completely picked the label, so again, I can't show it to you, but that's what it is. It's a couple of bucks. It's a fantastic price. It dries super quickly. It doesn't have the same sort of thick finish that, say, Sache Vite has, which is my previous favorite, but I don't find that I'm craving that finish anyway. I'm loving this thing, and I fly through these bottles of any top coat. I use so much top coat because I paint my nails nearly every day. I really, really love that one. That is such a good basic. If you're not super picky with your top coats, this is a fantastic one. I think it's going to be my new staple. I'll be trying others because I love trying new top coats, but I think this has replaced Sache Vite in my mind as the very top favorite. Just it doesn't give the same finish, but it's just so much cheaper and easier to use. Doesn't get so gloopy. It stays pretty liquidy until it's done. Sache Vite gets gloopy. You have to put thinner into it. It's a hassle. So I'm not really interested in hassling again. I think I'll just stick to my NYC. It's also very fast drying, which is the primary thing that I'm looking for a nail polish top coat. Then we have this purple Retreat Yourself little mini from China Glaze. That was one of the things that I finished this month. I'm glad it's gone. However, I really loved wearing purple. I haven't really been wearing purple, so I included this in my project polish, and I loved wearing purple, hence the empty bottle. And so I have gone to see to see an SE line. I could order the same color online, but we're moving, so I just wanted to replace it without having to order it online. I went to the SC stand, and I chose the color that pretty much completely matched this, which was French Affair, and I really, really love that one too. So I was so happy to have used that up and found it, because now I have a newfound love for lilacs and purples, and that's fantastic. I have another skincare thing. This is the Lanolin Manuka Honey Night Moisturizer, Night Recovery Cream. For the money, this brand makes really good products. The ingredient deck is very, very decent. Very, very good ingredient deck, actually, now that I look at it. Lots of moisturizing ingredients, oils, etc. Nothing really very suspicious at all. And it's a short ingredient deck. It moisturized great. I would potentially buy this again, but I got it, I don't remember where I got it. I don't even know. Unless I look it up online, I don't feel like I will be seeking it out. But I really liked it. I thought it was good for the money. I don't think it was magic, but I think it was a good nighttime moisturizer. So yes, recommend the Lanolin line. If you're interested, try it. I don't know how interested you are in deodorant, but I never show you that stuff. It's personal hygiene, not necessary to share. But this is just what I've been using for years, so I saved my last used package just to sort of share in case you're looking for something that is very, very strong in terms of antiperspirant action. This does have all those aluminum and other chemicals that will prevent you from perspiring, mostly aluminum. That's its job. It kind of plugs up your pores, not letting you excrete sweat. This one is very effective. I do use it. I know there is a question mark of whether aluminum causes cancer, especially breast cancer. There's no proof whatsoever in the scientific community that that's true. I think it's more of a online thing that all of a sudden somebody publishes one piece of information with a small sample size and not really reliable research, and everybody goes nuts. So this one I think is great if you are willing to use aluminum-based products, which I am, because I haven't seen anything scientifically preventing me from using it or actually supporting the hypothesis that it is indeed dangerous. There's nothing out there in terms of actual hardcore science. There's just imagination of people, or hypotheses, exactly. So I'm still using aluminum-based deodorants, and that one is a bomb. In Europe, I would recommend Rexona. That's like bulletproof 24-hour protection. And in North America, I think Secret is the way to go. That one really, really works if you're interested. Let's talk about makeup. I finished my matte prep and prime. This is the hydrating spray. Basically, it's glycerin, water, some alcohol, but glycerin really offsets the alcohols. Therefore, it's really moisturizing, not really drying. I love this thing. I've bought it previously. I'll probably buy it again. I think it's a really good product. Basic product, you know, it's one of those very reliable moisturizing products that is going to set your makeup, but not in terms of setting it for long wear. This is not by no means a fixing spray. This is to set it to reduce the powderiness of the product that you've applied on your face, and then to blend everything in together just seamlessly. That's what it does, and I love it for that. I finished also Coloring Brow Cara by Tony Moly Easy Touch. I bought it to try and see if it's anything similar to my Browsing by Clinique, which I have repurchased, so that tells you I really didn't like it. I don't think it fixed the eyebrows in place very well, so now I have this Estee Lauder Clear Brow Gel for that, and that works so much better. And it doesn't have really fibers or enough color deposit to actually fill in your brows. It just didn't do much. It was blah. So I'm happy it's done. I'm happy it's done, and I will never buy it again, and I don't recommend you do. Next we have Max Factor Master Precise Max. This is supposed to be volumizing. It was not. It was separating. It was okay. I mean, the wand I like. I basically replaced it with a similar kind of a product. Right now I'm using this one. This is Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout. So very similar brush, but I do like that one better. It gives more volume, and it's gives more length, and it's darker black. And this one's called Velvet Black, but it's kind of gray. So this one is okay. It held up very well. Didn't smudge, flake, or didn't do anything funny, but I didn't love it. I just liked it. Finally, 3 lipsticks. We have this one is Cream Sheen in Fanfare. This one I finished. This is a neutral pink. I won't buy it again, I don't think. It was a neutral pink, and I have plenty of neutral pinks going right now, so I don't need another one. Another MAC one was in Dreaming Dahlia. This was orangey red. The only reason I actually wore it is because it was very sheer, so it didn't really look like that on the lips. It's not a color that suits my skin tone very well. So I wore it. It was kind of semi-sheer. It's a luster finish. It was limited edition, so I won't be able to get it anyway, even if I wanted to, but I got that one when I had redder hair, and it looked great then. Now it doesn't any longer. And the same problem with this one. This is Cream Sheen and Cross Wires. It's this neutral pink red cross, and really the problem is that I also bought it when I had a lot of red in my hair, and it looked good then, but it doesn't look as good now. I prefer cooler tones at the moment, cooler tones of pinks, reds, but peaches also look good. So I can't explain it, but this guy doesn't actually look great on me, and it's a full lipstick. It's almost like it's being used very little. So I'm going to pass it on to a friend who has medium skin tone and yellow skin undertone, on whom it's going to probably look fantastic. So this one will find a new home. So I'm decluttering that one. That's it for my empties. That's all that I had to get rid of this month. It's quite a lot. I hope it was useful for you to see the many reviews. Let me know. See you guys later.